So, like I said, I have 3 boxes to do tonight. This right here, this is the final one. So, well, let's get into it. So, I am often on what a lot of people would call, well, at least one person would call, team late when it comes to the releases. I buy them on time, but I do not receive them when most people receive them on account of the whole overseas shipping thing. I know maybe it seems like I talk about that a lot. I'm starting to feel like I do. But I guess if you don't watch all the videos, maybe you don't hear it all the time. But anyway, so given that it takes me like a week and a half-ish or so to get things in, it kind of means I'm a little behind on the reviews. Doesn't really mean a whole lot because, I mean, I've seen like the numbers. People are still clicking on things that I put up even though they're old. And honestly, it's not even, and this is like I guess a little tip for people, something to keep in mind. It's not even like the big releases that people are really watching anyway. I mean, my Night Red Ultra Boost video seems to be the one with like the most clicks and stuff. You know, it's not the Yeezys and the Jordans or the Beavis and Butthead 3MCs. It's just, you know, your typical shoes. So, man, this is a nice looking box. So yeah, this is something that I bought, I guess, last week. They released last week. And they came in today. Today is what, February 13th? Yeah, my brother's birthday is tomorrow. Bought him some pretty nice 270s. He was ecstatic. So, this here is a big old box. So maybe some of you guys know what this is just from looking at the box. I would have had no guess whatsoever. But I happened to see a video the other day, so I kind of knew what to expect of the packaging. Kind of wish I hadn't. It was something of a spoiler. So, inside we have this. Maybe now you know what we're looking at, right? So, there's that. And then we flip this piece down here, and there you have the CNY 2019 Jordan 12. Oh man, this. Whoa, yes. It's all scuffed up on the side? What is that? Quality control, people. What is this? Can you see it? Can you see it? It's hard to see right around in here. You got some, yeah, it is really hard to see on there. So maybe it's not as big of a deal in some ways, but it's still a big deal because I had to pay a lot of money for these. Anyways, all right. I at least didn't have to pay full price. I mean, I had 10% off, so that's cool. It brought it down to $225, which is, when you say, oh yeah, I got a discount, they were only $225. Something about that statement is not right. Anywho, these right here, they're nice. I highly doubt that I'll be taking advantage of that whole, oh, you can tear away at the seams and like expose this other fabric. I mean, I like this look, you know? It's the kind of thing that almost makes you want to have 2 pair, but at the price of these, that's not a thing that will happen, I don't think. Very sure that it won't. So, alright. All around here, right, this looks pretty much like a standard Jordan 12, you know, just satin on the upper. Not the leather or that stuff that was on the CP3s or that nylon from those waterproof ones or the wool from those other ones or the suede from the blue ones. Yeah, none of that stuff. This is just some satin on here, and it feels weird in a way. Like, it doesn't feel as soft as you might expect satin to feel, but I think that's because it's not just that there's something under it. You know, if this was like those satin 1s or those satin 5s, I feel like it'd have a different feel. But it's got a really nice glossy look to it in the light, so that's pretty nice. And then on the inside, you got the Chinese New Year celebratory nonsense. To me, it's a lot like what they do with the Black History Month shoes. they throw a bunch of stuff on there, and then it's like, yeah, it's Chinese New Year, so let's put stuff on the shoe. Can't really get too deep in there, but you can kind of see it. I'm sure there's been a million videos on these already detailing it with people who have better camera shooting than I can do. And then on the tongue, you got something that maybe it means 23, maybe it means Jordan, maybe it means Chinese New Year. I don't know what it means, but it's there. I want to, I don't know. I have no idea. No idea. I mean, it looks like a 2 at the top, you know, but who knows what this is. So another thing about these, and this is where the moment of truth comes in. So as I mentioned in a past video about those Bulls 12s, 12s can feel a little big, right? It's a lot of people say they run larger than normal. So in this case, I went down half a size. So this is actually an 8.5 compared to my normal 9. So the shoe doesn't look that small though, which is a good thing. Because sometimes you pick up a shoe, like you can tell sometimes, you look at something like, that's not gonna fit my foot. But let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah, this is, go down half a size on your 12s, people. This right here, go down half a size on the 12s. My opinion, of course, but again, I like that snug fit. And even these, I still have a not a lot of room, but it's not even super snug. So had I got a 9 in these, I would be unhappy. I'm somewhat unhappy about this scuff stuff here that's going on. I'm gonna see if I can't touch that up a little bit though. And if not, I might just order another pair and then send back the pair that looks worse. You know, like look at the left one, look at the right one, keep the best ones, you know, kind of like what people say they do in the outlet sometimes, because those shoes have been handled a bit more than your average. So, but just to be on the safe side, as I said before on that University Gold Air Max 1 review, it's smart to check both shoes. This pair looks perfectly fine. No scuffs, anything. The glue stains are not that there were any on there, but I'm just saying I don't see any on here. Again, that probably has to do with the way the shoe's made. It's probably a little less glue to be worried about anyway. All in all, this shoe, $250? Nah, not even. I could not recommend it. I couldn't. And 12s are my favorite thing, like as far as Jordan releases go. But that's just too much to me for a shoe that is not that amazing, but is pretty nice. You know what I mean? I tell you, if these were normal price, would have flown off shelves at $190. No question about that. $220, even if they did like that premium style price, they would have moved quickly, I think, but maybe not necessarily like an immediate sellout. $250. So, all in all, this it is a nice shoe though for what it is. Take away the price, just look at it for what it is, which is how you kind of got to do things sometimes to get an unbiased review. Also on the tongue, this one has just the Jordan thing, whereas the other one has the something. So yeah, I like the shoe. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying it's not necessarily worth $250. It's not worth $250. Period. All right, so that's the end of this review. I feel like I've talked a lot about these, but oh man, these are nice though. Just not $250 nice. So there you have it. Go down half a size on your 12s. Wait for a sale on these if you can. Use a discount code or something. Don't pay $250 for these. That's just how I see it. So they do look nice though. All right, that's it for me. I said a lot of redundant things, and I will see you guys later. I have one more thing to shoot about, well, not necessarily shoot, but some stuff to talk about for some an upcoming comparison review I have to do about some Ultra Boosts and Vapor Maxes and Pegasi, whatever. All right, have a good night, people.